Good afternoon. This is a new chapter on the Scenic app. Thank you so much for so far if you've been watching all these chapters. This will help you how you can plan your route on Scenic app. When you open the Scenic app, this screen usually greets you and always going to greet you. Today we're going to talk about how you can make your own route on this app. There are several different ways you can import routes in your Scenic app. You can do it through Basecamp, Google Maps, Scenic's own website, or you can import from other people. However, I'm going to keep this one very simple, and I'm going to talk about a simple route that you can create for yourself. Let's say if you plan to go on this weekend on your own, how do you do that? So on the bottom, you will see it says where to. When you click on where to, you will greet it with this screen. Over here, you can add the address of where would you like to go to. As you can see, there are a bunch of address over here where I have already Googled it. Or you can enter a name of a city. So let's say I want to do Cyprus. It will give me several different results. Obviously, I did not put the spellings correct, and as you can see, it is giving me an address of 6,876 miles, which is incorrect. So I'm going to change different one to, let's say, Conroe. And you can see there's several different results over here from the Conroe. I can also go down the list, or I can simply press on the map button on the right hand side, right beneath where it says round trip. If I do that, now it will open up just like a Google map. I can pick any location I want to. Let's say I pick this location. I said yes, and there you go. It has created a route. As you can see, it avoids any highway. This is a balanced route. Remember the word balanced, and you can see that it's written over here. I will go into details later on the word balanced and what does that mean. But this is one way you can create a route. Now, if I press on navigation, it
After
will simply
800
start
feet, turn
the
right onto
navigation.
South Maple Drive
I
and
can
then turn
start
right.
on this navigation, and I can start doing that. Now, you can also pause it, take photos, take your tracking stats, or you can finish the ride. Now ride is canceled. This is one way to create a very simple route, but there is more to it. Now, if you can see over here, there are several different categories over here. And one category I do want to talk about, because this is not very accurate. As you can see, it says over here, motorcycle services. If I click on that one, it will give me all these services where it's supposed to be motorcycle services, but I don't think any of them is actually belong to motorcycle. So I just want to show you, do not rely on this as a Google map. Don't think this is a Google map. This is a motorcycle navigation app. Use it to that way. Don't use it for any other purpose. As you can see, there is not even Wild West. I think it's on the list over here. Yeah, it's not even there. It has all the other, locations there. It also has motorcycle emblem on them, but none of them is actually belong to motorcycle. I'm going to go ahead and press clear search. Another thing you can see is locations. These locations were downloaded when I downloaded the maps from from the web-based into my maps. I saved locations over here. One of them location is Bucky's Katy. I also have a bunch of other locations. I can pick any of this location and I can click on it. Let's say the first one, and bingo. It will create a route to this location. It will tell me how to get there. I will cancel this one out and I'm going to go back to this screen again. So locations is something that you save on your Scenic maps, different locations, and I will show you how you do that also. Now, moving on to the third top button, which is the routes. When you press on that one, it will take you back to your folder gallery. Now, where your folders are, you can click on any of these folders and you can simply start the navigation. I will come back to this thing again later on. What does these numbers mean? These are via points. A via point is simply a geographical location on the map. You can also consider them as a shaping points. The via points basically is when you have a multiple different via points, it creates a track. A track has nothing to do with the road, but the routes are based on those tracks. Routes are on the roads that you can actually follow them on your GPS, a rideable road. The tracks doesn't have to be on that one. They could be cutting through a water line. So via points, shaping via points, they may basically make your route. The more via points you have, the more information you're giving in this route. Too many is not good and too little is not good either. I will explain to you why is that. However, this is how the map appears. Why it appears like that, I will come back to that later. Again, now this is the one that most of you are going to like it, and that is round trip on the right hand side, right below the X over here. If you click on that one, it gives you an option. Let's say you are sitting home and you and your friends are planning to make a trip all by yourself. Let's say you wanted to ride by yourself to clear your head and you wanted to do like 75 miles. So you say, okay, I'm going to make a 75-mile route from my home, roughly around that. Let me just make it like 75. Oh, there you go. And I want to avoid any tolls. I want to avoid any highways. And I want to go west of Katy. So you press northwest or west. I press northwest. I like that area better than the west. When I press the generate round trip, it will create a trip based on my information, where I am, and roughly around 75 miles. That's how it comes up. Before you save it, before you start riding this route, you want to take a look at it because the information over here is kind of rough here. This is information is actually coming from a different website, which is the web-based information, which is a Curviger, is a German app, and they actually getting information from that app. So it's you gotta refine this search a little bit. So you're basically looking over here. Okay, I'm going over here. I'm going this way. You can zoom in there, and you're coming around. You're going this number 9, and then whoa, you go to 10, and this is like all over the place. So you don't like, there's something wrong between 8 and 11. The route there is kind of corrupted. Well, it's corrupted because the computer wanted to add a couple of more miles in there because remember, I asked for 75 miles. So it's going to make some type of stupid turns here and there just to do that. So what I can do is I can click on the number 9. I can tap it. When I tap it, gives me two options. I can delete it or cancel. I can delete this one. And once I deleted it, bingo. It actually got better, but look, there's actually 7 and 8, and I don't really need 7. Let me delete 7 also. All right, and let me just go through this route again, just to see it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks good, nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything wrong with this route. But let's just say, you know what? There's a 1458. That is a pretty nice area. Why don't I just go down there and actually go through Patterson? Well, how about this? We take the 14. It won't give me an option, huh? I thought I was be able to move that, but I can't. But that's okay. This is just the round trip because, oh yeah, if I change it anything over here, it will basically, it's going to take me off from the round trip. So now I can do the start navigation if I
After
want
800
to,
feet, turn
and
right
it
onto
gives me an
South Maple
option to
Drive and
start
then
this
turn right.
route over here. Very simple. You don't have to do anything else there. You can create a route for yourself from your home by just making few clicks here, and you can start riding your route. This is a very short tutorial on how to make your own route. I will go in depth more and more as if you guys are interested, please let me know. I can make more videos and I can show you guys how you can make better maps, better routing system, and how to navigate the actual app when you are riding your motorcycle. Take care. Have a good day.